Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. One of the top XRP analysts on the entire planet, in my humble estimation, says that the price of Bitcoin, where it is right now, despite the dramatic crash we've seen over the last 24 hours or so, it looks like it's going to hold here. And so if the price of Bitcoin is going to hold here, then you can bet your bottom dollar, or your top dollar, hell, I don't care, you can bet a dollar, one of your dollars, that the price of XRP is going to hold as well, and so there's no need to panic. And it doesn't mean that the price can't go lower. We're talking in terms of probabilities here. And I'm also seeing this sentiment from multiple analysts. So I highlighted, I think three probably for this video, just kind of pointed out. There's no point in pulling up like 14 people that all say the same thing. So I just selected a few, but you'll get the gist of it here. And so there's reason to be excited. And I also want to talk a little bit about the price action of XRP and how it behaved last market cycle, and why I think that you're going to see more or less the same thing that happened last market cycle happen this market cycle, except for this time there's way more money in crypto and even more is going to flood in, and the price of XRP, I believe, is going to get bid up like crazy. Now, none of that, of course, is guaranteed, and I do want to be clear, I don't have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who makes YouTube videos about crypto topics as a hobby, just for fun. That's all that's going on here. Now, at the time I'm recording this, XRP is at $1.01. Bitcoin's at $58,919 market cap for the asset class, holding above 2.5 trillion. It's at 2.54 trillion right now. Bitcoin dominance at 43.72%. Also worth noting that XRP a year ago was like a quarter. So all things considered, like I know, we're none of us are happy that XRP price is artificially suppressed thanks to what the SEC did, going after Ripple, claiming they sold it as an unregistered security, but still, like, that's a lot better than what it was. And I still don't think that it's gonna, that this litigation is gonna prevent XRP from going along the ride. I mean, do you really think out of the thousands of cryptocurrencies out there, XRP will be the only one that won't move in tandem? Especially, you consider this too, XRP is moving in tandem with the market now. It has been the whole time. So even after the price of XRP crashed, and I think we'd mostly agree, most of us would agree, I suspect that, the price is even today suppressed. It's moving in tandem, yes, at that suppressed price level, but it is moving in tandem. That's a matter of fact. That's not an opinion. XRP is moving along with the rest of the market for sure. And so do you think it's just suddenly going to stop? It's just not going to do that anymore because of reasons? I just don't buy that. I really don't buy that. How are the Lemmings feeling? They're hanging in there. They're hanging in there. There has been a lot of fear, but the overall sentiment, not too bad considering the drop that we saw. Here's the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, and it's at 66 out of 100. And just yesterday it was at 73. And last week it was 84. So, it's been higher. But things could be worse. At least they're not actually in fear or extreme fear, because I care about these lovable, cuddly little lemmings out there. I don't want them to feel those things, but, it's up to them. There's such a thing as personal responsibility. And I really think that if you just educate yourself as to how people behave in these markets, because it's really just so much of this is all about human psychology, if you just do that, you might not feel these stupid emotions. And I mean that, emotions are stupid, so I just don't have them. Not in crypto, anyway. Definitely not. I'm basically a robot. I'm an XRP bot. Beep, boop, beep. Take a look at this quote from top XRP chart analyst Credible Crypto. This is the analyst that I was referencing specifically at the outset of this latest Moon Lambo hot jam. Take a look at what he wrote here. Let him soothe your soul and ease your mind. Keep calm, people. Have been expecting / waiting for a drop to $57,000 to $58,000 for Bitcoin, of course, for some time now. This could very well be the bottom. Lose this region on a weekly closing basis, and we likely fall to $52,000, but I think the chances we hold this level are very high. And so this is not surprising. So look, if you're worried about your XRP, don't. I don't think it makes sense to worry. Now, I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold anything. You do whatever you want. But look, let me just briefly make a point that I made in my very last video on YouTube. Look, the market's been trending up for 12 freaking years, despite pullbacks at times of over 80% for Bitcoin, right? And so despite all of this, it's always recovered, it's always gone up. And so I have to ask you, if you're one of the people that's experiencing fear, do you believe that this exact moment right here, right now, it's the first time in the history of the asset class that we're no longer going to be trending upwards, despite these pullbacks? Because these cycles go multiple years, and there's been bear markets, of course. Are you telling me that this is the first time where it's never going to go up again? Do you believe, if you're selling now and it's out of fear, do you actually believe that it's never going to go up again? Because you better. If you don't believe that if you don't believe it's going to be worth more in the future at some point, even if it takes a long time, if you really don't believe that, fine. I can't bitch at you for selling. I think you're wrong. But if you really believe that, okay. But if you don't think it's the case that if Bitcoin's going to rise, my gosh, like, what do you even, like, I don't even know what to do with you. It's like, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I'm just very disappointed right now. It's just such a silly way to work at this. And this is one of the reasons I have such peace of mind, because even if I'm wrong about what's happening here in the short term, and let's say the worst happened, which would basically be we're entering a bear market and prices keep crashing on down. Okay. Well, eventually we're just not going to be in a bear market, because that's just how market cycles work. Like, even outside of crypto, that's how it works, and this isn't going away. So what the hell do I care? Of course I don't care. I sleep easy. I don't need this money. If it just went away, like, I'd still keep on living. I mean, I'd be sad if, like, I got scammed out of money or something, or my crypto. I'm just saying, though, I don't need it. So what the hell do I care if it goes down in the short term? Even if I'm wrong and, like, we're entering a bear market now, which I do not believe for a second, but even if, I'm just saying for the sake, it's hypothetical, I don't care. Like, do you get it? Like, I don't care. And I don't know why you would care either, unless you really think that the market would never recover ever again. Who the hell thinks? And so, I get it. The typical retail speculator doesn't think like that. They feel the emotions. Oh my God, that's how it's right now. And then they can't. It's not about what's logical. It's not about the data. It's not about trending upwards as an asset class for over 12 years. None of that matters. These are all facts. It's just what's happening in the moment. I can't handle it. This is terrifying me. Because of reasons like that. No thank you, Sir Armada. I ain't gonna play that game. I ain't got no damn time for that. That's what I'm saying. And take a look at this. This is from, I don't know how to say the name. I need to just look this up eventually, but I'll try it. I'll take a whack at this. Nayib Bukele, I guess. He is the president of El Salvador. And you know, of course, that El Salvador has officially adopted Bitcoin as legal tender. So they've got two currencies. They have officially adopted the United States dollars as the first one, because they don't have their own national currency. And now, recently, Bitcoin. I'm sure you've heard of this. Well, take a look. What was El Salvador doing as people were losing their ever-loving minds? Freaking out. Well, here's what he tweeted out just a little bit earlier today. It was a long wait, but worth it. We just bought the dip. 420 new Bitcoin. So to all you fearful people out there, like people that like this that get it, and I get it, we're talking about a nation here, but still, like, they're purchasing your fear. You better ask who's on the receiving end if you're selling. You better ask, because in a situation like this, if you're selling when prices go lower, you better ask who's on the other side of that, and why do they want to buy from you? They want to buy from you because they think you are ridiculous. They think that you're being ridiculous and emotional and stupid. That's what they think of you, basically. And I know it's a little harsh, but I'm just saying they don't think highly. They're just probably laughing at you. Like that's what they're doing. And I understand some people could want to sell for reasons outside of fear, legitimate reasons, like you're in a jam, you absolutely must get your funds out of there. If you absolutely have to fund. Now, for me, that's not likely to happen. Let's say, because I'm pretending as though I don't have this, and if it just went away, then I'm fine. That's the way that I've been treating all of this. And then there was this from chart analyst Michael Vanderpop, who's basically on the same page as Credible Crypto. And he wrote, so far, so good for Bitcoin. And here's the chart that he shared. And he's talking about the support level. It's basically the same level as Credible Crypto. It's slightly different. We're splitting hairs at that point. Look at this. Roughly, what, $57,000, $58,000, somewhere thereabout. You can see it on your screen here. So he thinks, it's going to go up and then back down a bit and then back up some more. And he does believe that we're going to see some tremendous price action for Bitcoin before this market cycle ends. I believe he's one of the people, if I'm not mistaken, I won't put words in his mouth, but I think he's one of the folks that thinks that you're going to be seeing maybe closer to $200,000 Bitcoin. And I believe he's talking more about like Q1, maybe early Q2, if memory serves. And then there is this from chart analyst Ambessa. Bitcoin, healthy consolidation. Look at this. Another human that's not freaking out about this? Go figure. What do you know? All the people that are informed, all these chart analysts and traders, you ever notice how they don't freak out? Like the ones worth their salt, they don't freak out. They're just, oh yeah, the market's doing a thing. You ever notice that? Are they stupid, or do they know something that the retail speculators don't know? It's the latter. They know how human psychology works and all this. They get it. It's like I am more like that. That I don't want to be an analyst. I'm not. I'm never going to be not a price analyst. I have no interest in trading. Like my approach, seriously, it's like the lazy. Excuse me. Whoa. Let me take a sip of water. Sorry, folks. You came for the grunts, right? All right, I'm clear. And what the hell was I saying now? Did I seriously just lose my train of thought? Damn it. I hate it when this happens. What the hell was I saying? I bet if I went back and listened to what I was saying, I bet it would come to me. And I can't think of what I was saying right now. Bitcoin healthy consolidation. That's what Invest is tweeting. Whatever. You know what? It's okay. I'm just going to move on. What the hell was it? That's going to bother me. Damn it, I hate it when that happens. Well, such is life. But anyway, he also did tweet this. There is a reason this was a midterm target. You should be happy about this retrace for your altcoins. Oh, wait, I was saying something about how I don't want to be an analyst. Yeah, I don't know if this is the point I was going to make. Maybe it was. But yeah, I don't want to be an analyst. Like, I know what I was going to say. Yes. What I was going to say, I'm so glad it came back to me. I'm sorry it's so sloppy here, but I promise. This video sounds like a wreck right now, I'm sure. But I'm doing my best. But no, basically my approach, it's like the lazy man's approach, basically. It's the most unsophisticated approach that you could take to investing, which is to do nothing. And you know what? Data shows it's the best approach. The people that try and time markets and get in and out of positions and they FOMO and they panic sell, all of those types of behaviors result in not so happy portfolios. So I don't do that. Like, isn't this better though? Just to take the lazy guy's approach? That's what I'm doing. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna not do anything, whatever. I can't be bothered. That's the approach that I take though. It freaking works. I've never sold a single XRP. I've never cashed any of my crypto out into USD. And you know what? I've been in the space for almost 4 years, and my crypto is up massively because I've done nothing, and I've been lazy because I know that the market's trending upward. So how can I lose? I mean, you'd have to believe, for me to lose, the market would have to go into a bear market and literally never recover. That's the only way that I lose. Do you think that's probable? Because I sure as hell don't. Not a freaking chance in hell as far as I'm concerned. Here's a tweet from Il Capo, on Chart Analyst, on September 28th. Holders will be very well rewarded. And then, today, he tweeted out the following. This was at $40,000 Bitcoin when everyone was expecting $30,000 again. Now it's the same, but on a lower time frame. People see a shakeout, get scared, sell, and then try to convince themselves that it's going lower. Don't fall into the traps. Hold strong. That's the way. Yeah, exactly. Not exactly rocket sciences. But anyway, so there's a few analysts that are basically saying about the same thing here. And I also watched the Blockchain Backer's most recent YouTube video, and he's talking about a bunch of things. Bitcoin, XRP, and he noted something which I knew to be true, but I like the way he articulated it and had charts up on the screen. I just wanted to mention it. During the last market cycle, money exited Bitcoin and entered XRP. And so the timing was absolutely perfect. And mind you, XRP traded sideways from May until roughly mid-December of 2017, so over half a freaking year, and people were capitulating left and right leading into that last part, and then the blow-off top happened, melted faces, all that stuff. And so it was just interesting on the chart, like if you line up what was happening with Bitcoin price action and XRP, you could literally see, as XRP was rocketing up, Bitcoin was going down exactly at the same time. So money was literally coming out of Bitcoin and into XRP. So people had lost confidence in Bitcoin and thought that XRP was the better buy. My friends, you know what that's called? It's called FOMO, fear of missing out. It was absolutely perfect. And then the price of XRP went down a little bit. And as it was going down, just a little bit, the price of Bitcoin increased at the exact same time. Well, how about that? You know, then XRP rocketed in price again. And exactly at the same time, Bitcoin had an in-kind response, and its price went down yet again. And so this shows how money rotated from Bitcoin into XRP in the past, and I just wanted to say, like, I firmly believe it's going to happen again. And it will be dramatic, because human speculators experience FOMO, and they're not going to just stop experiencing FOMO. It's going to come, it's going to be absolutely glorious, and this market cycle, it's going to be way bigger because there's way more money in the space. There's way more money flowing in. The multiplier effect is going to be nutso as far as I'm concerned. it's going to all be worth it in the end. Like, I get it. So this has been for me, at this point, coming up on several years for me, in November, roughly mid-November. I'll find out the specific day. I'll have to look it up. But for me, almost 4 whole years of holding crypto and XRP, it's going to all be worth it. I firmly believe that. And yeah, it's a long time, but most things in life that are worth doing, they do take time. And I think that this is no different. This is one of those types of instances. And basically, I look at it like I'm basically getting paid to be patient, because as Warren Buffett said, and he said about the stock market, but it's true of the crypto asset class too. He said the stock market is a mechanism for transferring wealth from the impatient to the patient, and I can outpatient anyone. And part of the reason is, if I'm wrong about all this, I'm just going to ride that bitch to zero. I'm going to ride XRP all the way to zero if I'm wrong, because I don't believe it. I just don't believe that. So I'm feeling great. So hopefully everybody's kind of got, feeling at least level-headed about this, even-keeled. I know most of you out there are really good about it, but it's always good to have these reminders of this anyway, because the biggest battle in crypto is just managing your own emotions. That's the biggest impediment to accumulating life-changing wealth. And on top of that, there's people brand new to crypto jumping in to follow me on this channel. And thank you, by the way. I very much appreciate all the support. I'm very humbled by it always. The channel's way bigger than I ever could have imagined when I launched it almost 3 years ago. So thank you very much. But to all the people that are new to crypto and new to the channel, you just take this stuff to heart. And I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold anything. You make your own decisions here. All I'm encouraging you to do is educate yourself and take emotion out of it. Make important financial decisions based on logic and data. That's it. And don't invest money you're not willing to lose. So I'll wrap up there, though. I am not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.